Good afternoon, Antonia. It's a
Hello.
pleasure to meet you. Would you please introduce yourself and your position?
Sure. So my name is Antonia Vollet. I'm the Employer Relations Director here at Swiss Education Group. For our 4 schools, I take care of obviously the employer relations, but also all the organisation for our twice yearly career fair, IRF, which is where we are right now.
Perfect. And can you tell me?
Yeah, it's been a little bit by accident, to be honest. It started at a very young age when I was at school. My first ever job was washing dishes in a restaurant. So I've sort of slowly moved through a lot of client service roles, and it's come quite naturally, to be honest, that I've come full circle back round to hospitality again. And it's such a fun thing to be in because it's so people oriented, and it's just such a nice contact with people that's very different from other industries. Fun. Yeah, right. Absolutely.
And
it's very caring as well. You have to care about people. You have to care about helping people. So you have to have that personal contact, and I think that's the most important. I think hard skills can always be learned, but it's the soft skills that are really something you're born with, and that's what creates really the hotelier of the world now.
And in your role, because of a lot of relations, you obviously deal a lot with different brands and employers, but you also deal with the students.
Yeah. Before our recruitment fair, I was actually telling everybody, you do realize I'm dealing with 220 grown-up students right now. It's actually very similar. It's a lot of fun. Obviously, everybody has different cultures and different ways of working, so you have to be a little bit sensitive as well to the style. Some of the large companies, the hotel groups, are much more sort of corporate culture, much more straight-laced, so to speak. Others are much more fun and have very different feeling and values. So you sort of take each one as it comes, but I think at the end of the day, what matters is that service, that client service, that caring can-do attitude that we tend to have in hospitality. And as long as you have that, that comes back and you get from both sides. We see with the students as well. They are, the more you give them, the more you give back too. So you get back.
Definitely.
Yeah.
As this ex-student, I can say we really value all of that.
I think the best advice I would give them is to keep an open mind, to explore, to use this time, especially as a student, to really search and try out and test different things, because it's true, once we move further in our career, we have less opportunities to do that. So right now is the time that they can, go see the world and really test things out. And if it doesn't work, well, you always have a plan B, and you can always do your plan B at home. It's possible, but take the opportunity they have right now and really grab it with both hands.
And my last question is, because a lot of hospitality students start in operations, like you mentioned, F&B, front office, culinary.
Yeah, I mean, I think as long as they're having this solid experience already in operations, they have to know how operations work to be able to host an event as well. So it's sort of a natural progression. And we see actually a lot of students are slipping very, very easily into events because they do have that background knowledge. They know how the teams function. You have to know the inner workings of where you are, the company you're in, to be able to host an event, how it's organized. So having those organizational knowledge and having those, hard skills and F&B and, front desk and knowing the operations inside and out, it makes it so much easier because straight away you know who to talk to, you know how it works, and it just makes the job so much easier.
Definitely. Well, thank you, Antonia, for answering all my questions and for organizing this beautiful event.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.